Hey everybody, what's up? It's Slownrusty. It is June 2018. Quick video showing the new turbo upgrade that's gonna go on my Mazda 323 GTX. This is a Ram Horn exhaust manifold that was fabricated by Neukin. Oh gosh, it was 12 years ago that I had this fabricated. It was one of the first that was done by him for me, and it actually sat in a box in my garage for 12 years until just a few weeks ago when I opened the box and finally mounted it on this engine that you see, this B6T. Don't let the engine appearance fool you. The actual engine is a fully built, all forged B6T with the short nose crank, forged pistons, forged rods, 8.3:1 compression. It's all ARP studded metal head gasket, and it's got a ported and polished head. The entire engine actually was built for me by Whitehead Performance. Anyway, so that's an engine that I will feature at a later date, but in the meantime I'm using it to mock up the new exhaust manifold and the new GT28RS turbo that was built for me by Pure Turbos in California. It's a full ball bearing turbo, and I have the stainless steel downpipe flange already mocked up on it, as you can see there, and I just wanted to show it on the engine. It's actually going to be installed in the car. I'm going to install it in the car probably in a week or two, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show it out in the open, unobstructed. I've already clocked the turbo. It's internally gated, as you can tell. There's the internal wastegate there, and I've actually spent a fair bit of time making these braided lines, and I like using this lighter nylon hose that's got a very high burst pressure. I think it's 500 or 600 psi, and then of course I always use these aluminum hose fittings at the end. So just to run through it, right here is the oil feed right here, which is actually a dash 4, and it's all brand new fittings, as you can see. This is a dash 4 with a new banjo, and I've clocked the dash 4 elbow to come in around the compressor and actually stay away from the heat of the manifold. And I've actually slid the oil line through the flame guard sheathing, which is what you see right here. So that'll help protect the life of the hose against any high temperatures. And on the water side, the inlet and outlet it's all dash 6, and again it's all aluminum fittings, aluminum banjos, and yeah, everything came together quite well. What you see here is it's actually quite expensive putting these hoses together, but it's certainly well worth it, and allows you to make lengths and clock it exactly how you want it, compared to the hard lines and rubber lines that come on the factory turbo. The original lines would never work on this setup just because of the lengths, and the hard lines are a fixed length, of course. So this allows you the ability to put any turbo and plumb any turbo in the car. You can see right here is the oil inlet, and there's a restrictor built in for the GT28 ball bearing because they don't like a huge amount of oil volume, so there's a restrictor built in right here. And then below you can see here is the drain that connects into the oil pan, just down here. Okay. So anyway, hope it's a educational but a good video for anybody wanting to upgrade the turbo and manifold on their GTX, on their Mazda 323 GTX or Mazda 323 GT. As a side note, you can see I use all copper flange nuts to prevent well, it's actually just a proactive step I always use, and attention to detail, so I don't have to worry about corrosion and fasteners that seize over time because of the heat. So that's one of the things that I use, and these are all stainless studs that I just bought brand new, and these will all have stainless here on the outlet of on the flange of the downpipe. So again, just a little detail to share with you. And actually over here on my workbench, you can see a variety of fasteners that I experimented with, all brand new aluminum crush washers here. There's another restrictor. It's the old banjos. There's some new banjos over there that I didn't use, and a variety of stainless and copper fasteners that I use when I put together these modifications for my car. My aluminum wrenches that I use when I assemble those hoses. So be on the lookout for the next video, which will have the actual installation of the manifold and turbo in the car and running. Till next time.